If we be honest about it and shame the devil, we only conversate with the spirit man on the way here on Sunday.
Watch out, preacher. Watch out, watch out.
Seldomly during the week do we ever actually walk and operate in that aspect of our life. What I've come to grips with, and what I think is going to help me to make it to heaven, is I stop expecting what I should expect from folk. I've stopped getting to the point where I get upset because people are not doing what they're supposed to do. It's in their nature. And I can't be mad at you because you're being who you are. I can't get mad at you because you are struggling with what you've been struggling with all of your life. And if some of us be honest with ourselves this morning, even though we've been in the church and all that, we got some stuff that we're struggling with. We have some vices that have gotten a hold of us. We got some strongholds that we are battling against. And I want to let you know, you ain't going to never be who it is that you need to be unless you get that stuff up out of your life. Until you get to the point to where you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. And you recognize I can't go any further as long as I'm holding on to these things. And sometimes, if we be honest, we really act like, oh, I can't get rid of it. Oh, I can't let it go. The problem ain't that you can't let it go. It's that you don't want to let it go. You got so accustomed, and you've been there so long, and you've been reading so long that now you see that like you can't do anything without it. But let me tell you, I don't care how much liquor you drink. I don't care how many drugs you take. I don't care how much dope you smoke. It's only going to get you where you need to be for a little while. But when you get Jesus Christ down on the inside of you, he's not just there for a little while. He said, I'll be with you forever. I'll be there always. I died to that stuff. But just because I died to it don't mean it ain't going to still be appealing to me. That's why you gotta have some folk in your life that's gonna encourage you. You gotta have some people in your life that's gonna say, hey, we ain't doing this no more. We've been down that road too long. We are not going back down. And if you go down, you're going down by yourself. Don't be sending me no cash out request. Don't be sending me no Apple Pay request. I ain't sending you nothing. If you want to go back down that road, and if that's what you want to do, you pay the fine. You died to this stuff. That's no longer who you are. In the life that you now live, you're going to live it by faith in Christ Jesus. Thank God. Thank God. He forgave you. Yes, sir. Thank God that He washed away all that old dirtiness and filth, and that He gave you a new start. In Christ Jesus. So some of us got to be honest and shame the devil and say, you know what, D, I ain't always been where I am. Come on, and if y'all could ever just look at some of the episodes of my life, you wouldn't even shake my hand no more. You would walk away. And if you really knew what it was that I was struggling with and the things that I battled, not just physically but mentally, you know the things that I was battling and things that I was struggling with, you wouldn't even look at me the same way. And I'm so glad, y'all, that God knows all of my dirt. God knows all of my filth. God knows all of the places that I've been. God knows all of the things that I've done. And yet God ain't afraid to get His hands dirty. God ain't afraid to put His hands on me. God ain't afraid to step into my life and help me with the things that I've got going on. I'm so glad that when He forgave me, He forgave me for real. And not only did He forgive me, but He left me His card. And say, the next time you're going through some trouble, give me a call. Give me a call. He's there to help you with what it is. I'm no longer that individual. I'm no longer that person. I am a new creation in Christ Jesus our Lord.